Hey, how's it going, everybody? Josh Marsden here with CVO Acceleration, and I'm fired up for 2017. I just got done presenting to my team my 2017 plan, and I've actually decided to share it with you. I did this last year actually as well. It's on YouTube, you can check it out, where I reflected on 2015, and I talked about the goals for 2016 and what I was going to do differently. It's funny, when I put together this plan I'm about to present to you, I reviewed that, went through that video twice actually. And when I went through that video, I honestly felt kind of ashamed because there was like one or two goals mentioned coming into 2016 that I did not accomplish in 2016. But one of them will be accomplished within the first quarter of this year. I'll tell you which one that is as we dive into this. So let's go ahead and dive in. Let's get started. I'm pumped. I'm excited to share this with you. I'm really excited for 2017 and providing tons of value for you and helping you grow your business through online sales funnels. Okay, so these were some wins that my company and I had here in 2016. I'm happy to report that my company had 76% sales growth over 2015. So that was a pretty significant increase that I was very proud of, and there was a lot of work behind that. Also, I created a team in 2016. Before 2016, I relied on several subcontractors that I did have good relationships with, that I had steady relationships with. They weren't just subcontractors I would hire like project by project. These were people I consistently worked with. And I had done that for almost 2 years, up until the beginning of 2016. But coming into 2016, I honestly made a commitment that I was going to really focus on building a team and creating an internal structure and a culture. And it's made great strides in 2016. It's still evolving, and it's going to continue to evolve throughout the rest of 2017. I'm very excited for what's going to happen when it comes to building the team at CVO Acceleration. Also, coming into 2016, I made the tactful move of bringing someone in to really create SOPs, that's standard operating procedures, and document our entire process. You know, our double your sales map sales funnel strategy process, our fulfillment process. When we take that plan from the double your sales map, when we develop it into sales funnels that actually perform for our customers. I had someone completely document that entire process, so this way we were becoming more and more systematized. That was one of my initial goals in early 2016, was to get better processes in place so we could be scalable and so we could repeat the process to success consistently. And I'm happy to report that we did do that. Also, you know, one thing that I really had a win throughout 2016 from was connecting with other successful entrepreneurs and business owners and marketers, influential people. And I created some very significant connections. Some of these connections were to Baby Bathwater, which is a business mastermind that is a closed group, invite only. I'm very fortunate and blessed that I was able to be a part of that and go to some great events at Baby Bathwater, which is in Powder Mountain, Utah, twice a year. I also joined Next Level Mastermind Elite, which is the New York Times best-selling author Ryan Levesque's mastermind group. So I've been able to learn a lot from him and all the other stellar entrepreneurs and business owners that he has in that group. Digital marketer's been a valuable ally and partnership since I first became a digital marketer certified partner. I was one of the first to do it for the program. When they launched it, I was like one of the first to jump on it, one of the first 12 back in late 2014, and that relationships continue throughout 2016, and I've been very blessed to have that opportunity, and it's been valuable for my company and also our customers, because it's just allowed us to get better and better at providing more and more value and more of an impact on their digital marketing performance through sales funnels. Some other wins is that we really solely focused on our core competency, which is sales funnels. As I said before, we really streamlined that entire process through SOPs, but it also helped us with our sales process, with our fulfillment process, and the results that we achieved consistently throughout 2016 for our customers were awesome because we just stayed true to what we do, which is sales funnels, and that's been awesome. Joining High Level Mastermind, as I mentioned before, Next Level Mastermind Elite. Also, We had several sales funnel wins that were just awesome wins throughout the year. Some notable ones include Texas Lone Star Tamales, Optibike, Simon Says Options, Martin Clinic, Eventual Millionaire, and several others that we have built sales funnels for that we've optimized, and we're continuing to get better and better performance out of. Some of them we got such great performance out of, we didn't have to continue, which is awesome. But I've been very blessed to be able to serve and support some of those businesses. Actually, throughout 2016, this isn't on the slide, but we serviced 17 companies through sales funnels. We serviced more through consulting with strategy plans that we help put together for them, so this way they can get clarity and get focus on increasing their sales funnel performance in their business and leading them in that direction. But for when it comes to done-for-you sales funnels, we helped 17 businesses last year, and like I said before, because we made the process so repeatable and we trained my entire team on it throughout the entire year, we were able to achieve stellar results on a fairly consistent basis, which is awesome. Also, JV relationships, that was a win throughout 2016. We've got some great JV partners that refer business to us, that we've done webinars with, things like that, that I'm very blessed to have those relationships with. So, to those of you out there, thank you. I really appreciate that. Podcast interviews. So I interviewed on Entrepreneur on Fire, which was a tremendous opportunity. That interview goes live on February 12th. Be on the lookout for it. I've got a free, incredible, brand new offer that's, it's going to offer so much value to those that goes through it. I'll tell you up front. So it's a quiz that will give you a sales funnel strategy customized to your business. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be too many companies that are going to be able to duplicate and beat that, at least for a while. So be on the lookout for that episode. You're going to love that offer. You're going to want to go through it right away. So this way you can get that sales funnel strategy for your business. You're going to love it. I interviewed with several other podcasts, The Real Magic out of Australia. That was awesome as well. So check it out on iTunes. I also added additional services that create a better experience for our customers. We added traffic management because when we came into 2016, we were solely focused on just strategizing, implementing, and optimizing sales funnels past traffic. We weren't doing traffic. But some point in the middle of 2016, I don't know the month off the top of my head, we decided it was a win-win for us to manage that. And we're well-versed in running Facebook ads, Google ads, Twitter, LinkedIn, you name it. I've been doing that for my own company for quite some time. So it was a natural transition to do that for our customers. And the win-win came from the fact that we now could really influence the entire sales funnel process, including top of the funnel. And ultimately, that allows us to achieve greater results. And it fairly holds us accountable because we're now, we're also managing traffic, we're managing the funnel process, we're optimizing that process. So that's been a great win-win for the customers that we've brought on board over the past year. On top of that, we've also implemented and optimized several acquisition sales funnels for CBO, which has brought in business consistently over the past several months. And some of you that are watching this came from some of those funnels. So that's a win that I'll share with you. I'm going to share some personal wins with you. So if you don't know this already, and there's a great episode on Startup Dad HQ with Joel Lewis, where I talk about this in detail. But I started my business without going into detail, because a company told me that I would have to change my schedule with my son. I was a single dad, and I still am, in order to keep the job. And I told them, well, it's not going to work out. And then I decided at that point that I was going to start my own company. So I basically built this business up to be able to serve my son and serve myself, be a good dad. And I've been able to continue to do that over the past several years. And I would definitely call that a win from 2016, being able to really focus on him and be a good dad. And, customize my schedule with work, even though I work crazy hours, around myself, around Benji, successfully. So that's been awesome. Also, health and fitness. I continue to focus on health and fitness. I didn't let myself get out of shape. I maintain a strong diet. I maintain strong fitness. I participated in competitive events like the Rock and Roll Marathon here in Phoenix last January. I did that. That was 26.2 miles. I'm doing that again here in a week as of this recording. And I did Tough Mudder last year. That was a 10-mile, 24-obstacle course. It was awesome. Had a blast doing it. I tore through it. Probably going to do that again this year, in addition to some other physical challenges that I want to embrace. And then also on top of that, and if you're watching this, and if you're at an earlier stage of business, then this is probably a good tip that you can take heed of that can make a big impact on your happiness and also the success of your business. So up until the past few months, I'd always kind of given myself a hard time about disconnecting and stopping work at a reasonable hour and trying to maintain a work-life balance. And actually, funny fact, I even started a podcast which published 100 episodes. It's still on iTunes. Build Your Utopia. I published a podcast about entrepreneurs striving for work-life balance, and so I was so hard on myself trying to preach that in my own business and carry through with that. And I realized towards the end of 2016 that there really is no such thing as work-life balance, especially if you want to pursue greatness, if you want to accomplish a lot. Now, because of that change in my mindset, I've actually started to feel like my business is my hobby, and it's been great. And I still haven't sacrificed my health and fitness, my relationship with my son, my relationship with my family. But I've been working more, around those important things in my life. So if you're in an early stage of business, I would highly recommend thinking about that and thinking about how your business needs to become an obsession, needs to become your hobby, your life's work in order for you to take it to the next level. So some other lessons, not having better hiring processes in place. I had a few failed hires throughout 2016 that unfortunately didn't work out and also took up valuable resources, mostly time. We've put in, since then, hiring funnels that have several different hurdles people have to go through before they actually even go into an interview with me personally. And so far it's been good, and we're planning on doing a lot more of those types of funnels in the future, which I'll talk about here in a sec. We also didn't really work on enough of our own funnels at CBO Acceleration. If you talk to a lot of marketers or marketing agency owners, I should say, they'll probably tell you something similar, that they're so focused on helping their customers grow that they forget their own business. And I hate to say it, but I did fall victim to that a bit. And that's not necessarily a bad thing because we served our customers well, but it is a bad thing that we neglected our business a bit. However, at the stage of business we're at, our bandwidth it's been tight throughout much of 2016. So it's hard to find time to build more and more funnels. But that is a lesson. That's something we need to work on, because if we're going to scale further, we need to acquire more customers on a very consistent basis, even more so consistently than we already have, because we have some funnels at work, but we need more. So this way we can grow our staff and grow our team and make a greater, broader impact on more businesses. So that's where that's coming from. Also, I started a sales team, and unfortunately it didn't work out. I learned a lot from it. I know now how I will do it and when I will do it. So that was definitely a lesson. Okay. Also, some other lessons. I learned that influencing all the variables with customers equals better performance. So what that means is, there were a few instances where we conform instead of leading with customers, and we catered to customers a bit too much, like what platforms they were using, the fact that they had maybe their own copywriter they wanted to use. And when that happened, each of those instances, it affected our performance and the experience that we're providing. And I really learned from those situations that moving forward, we really recommend highly that they just have us do everything. In the rare case that a business comes to us, wants to work with us, and maybe has their own copywriter, we are still somewhat open to it, but we will vet it much more than we did with a few customers we had early in 2016 where this happened. So that was definitely a lesson. Also, constantly overcommitting to internal goals and projects. Constantly throughout 2016, I overcommitted daily, weekly, monthly to how many goals or projects that I personally could complete. I brought this up actually in a mastermind call, and Ryan Levesque actually told me that my eyes are bigger than my stomach. Totally true. And I'm trying to get better and better at that. And I'm trying to set more realistic daily and weekly and monthly goals. So this way I'm not overcommitting and essentially being hard on myself or just overwhelming myself, because that's what I have been doing for quite some time. Also, stop overthinking and just do. And that's actually a great tip for anybody that's watching this, that there's a fine line between thinking too much and thinking too little. You need to think just the right amount and then take massive action and just do it. And if you make mistakes, fine. You're going to learn. You're going to, reiterate. You're going to get better and better, and you're going to evolve. So take action. And that's something that I took as a lesson coming into this year. Also, an internal focus on accountability and performance. These are two big things that I personally stand for, just in my own personal life and my own character, that I've really injected into my company's DNA, is accountability and performance. Everything I've always done has always been around accountability, performance. In my previous careers and my company, you name it. And something that I really took seriously late last year, coming into this year, is that I wanted to implement processes that would hold my team even more accountable than I was already holding them, using performance matrices. So each role has a performance matrix that I've created that ties into our values and our performance metrics within our company, which our performance metrics, just to be transparent, have to do with delivering a great experience, delivering great performance for customers. And my team now has specific KPIs in their matrices that tie into that. So that's been a win, and I'm looking forward to using that consistently throughout 2017 to create an even stronger culture of accountability and performance within my company. Also, adopting a sell or be sold mindset. So I'm actually listening to Grant Cardone right now, and Obsessed or Be Obsessed, or is that it? Anyway, it's his latest book, and it's a great book, and it basically talks about how there's, you need to get out there and you just need to sell. You need to be this obsessed personality. You need to be obsessed about the value you provide, and you just need to speak to it. And I've seen all these offers, just like you probably have, on Facebook, online, you name it, events, and I get shiny object syndrome just like anybody else. And what I realized coming into 2017 is that I need to kind of ignore some of that, and I need to focus on just applying and selling and growing my business. That's really what that has to do with. It's not becoming like a slimy salesman, sell or be sold, but it's just ignoring distractions and really ignoring others trying to sell you all the time, and really focusing on selling yourself. That's what that has to do with. And then also stop looking at what everyone is doing and taking action. So I'm competitive, and I have lofty goals for myself and my company. And instead of looking at some of my peers and colleagues and friends or people I just see and seeing what they're doing, just almost, again, ignore that and just focus on, what I'm doing, what my company's doing. And if I do look at that stuff, take it a different way. Take it for inspiration, take it for lessons, take it for ideas, but don't take it for, in a way that's going to beat me up and cause myself to crater a little bit. So that's what that has to do with. So this is our purpose for 2017. It's evolving, and this is something I kind of revisit every year. So our purpose is to help small businesses like yourself grow by using sales funnels effectively in their business. We will broaden our impact and reach here by facilitating a community designed to help entrepreneurs with strategizing, implementing, and optimizing sales funnels effectively in their business. In addition, this community will be about more than just business, but also about mindset, health, and fitness. So it's a community that's just as much about wellness as it is about business success, building a real movement. This is something I'm very passionate about. So I'm really excited to really implement this mission, this purpose here in 2017. And I'll go over a little bit of that here in a sec. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is where I want to go in 2017. I'm going to share this with you. So, we grew by 76% in sales between 2015 and 16. I want to grow at minimum by 40%. But, my real goal is somewhere between 73 and 100%. My goal every year is to double my business. So that's my stretch goal. My mid goal is 73%. So that's what we're going to really focus on throughout the year. Personally, and I'm sharing this with you so you can get to know me and my company a bit. Personally, you may laugh at this one. That's okay. I don't mind embarrassing myself a little bit. As you can imagine, owning and managing a business at the stage that our business is in requires a lot of my time and involvement. And, unfortunately, a lot of my personal life has kind of gone on the back burner. And, that's okay. I'm totally fine with it. Again, going back to what I talked about before, my business is my passion. It's my hobby. It's my life's work. And I'm fine with that. But I do need to, find opportunities to socialize, date. I am a single father. And, I'd like to settle down at some point. I'm not in any rush. But again, I would like to settle down at some point. So this is kind of a personal mission here in 2017 that I'm sharing and being transparent with you about. Also, I want to move into a new home sometime in the next 5 months. I've been in this home since 2012, and I launched my business here, and it's been great. It's been a great location, great home, lots of space, my own office. It's been awesome. And I want to just take it a step further. I want to improve our quality of life slightly with a slightly, better house. So I've got some exciting places I'm looking at that really excite me, that hopefully I can share pictures and videos of in the near future, because I definitely plan on having a home studio, whether it's here or at my next place. You'll see it, so be on the lookout. Also, I want to commit to personal challenges this year. I want to do an ultra marathon. I want to keep challenging and pushing myself. I just recently listened to a podcast interview with this guy, David Goggins, former Navy SEAL, and he's now an endurance athlete. He runs like ultra marathons like every day. Well, maybe not that, but quite a bit, pretty frequently. He's pretty crazy. And he's not trying to be this overly inspirational guy. He's not being fake. He was just like, this is what I'm doing. I'm contributing to nonprofit. I want to, help others through raising money through, running ultra marathons. And that inspired me, to be quite honest. And so I decided that this year I'm going to run an ultra marathon. I've done full marathons. I'm taking it to the next level. Also, I want to do a duathlon. I've done a triathlon years ago. Swimming's not really my thing, so I'll stick to a duathlon. Maybe I'll revisit a triathlon at some point this year or next year. Also, I used to be a massive basketball player, and I'd like to join a basketball league, especially as it gets hot in the summer here in Phoenix and you can't jog outside. I need something to do, right? So those are some personal goals that I have here in 2017. So weaknesses for the company. So, a year ago, as I told you at the beginning of this, I recorded a reflection on 2015 and my plans for 2016 that I shared with you. And I stressed in early 2016, that I was going to have a podcast. Well, unfortunately, that never happened. Well, that's changing. I actually now have a coach that's holding me accountable, that's helping me create a kick-ass, entertaining, but highly valuable, content-rich show that's going to be launching. I'm going to talk to you about it here in a sec. Also, we need to scale our own sales funnel performance, as I kind of alluded to earlier. I need to hire a bookkeeper and take that responsibility off my plate so I don't have to manage that, especially as our business grows. This will also help us be more proactive when it comes to tax preparation, and it's crucial that we do that so we're protecting ourselves as a business. I need to meet with my CPA more frequently. I do it once a year right now. I need to do it like once a quarter or more frequently. So that will change this year, guarantee you that. And also I need to do more JV activities. I did some last year, but not enough. And JV activities for any business, yours or mine, makes a big impact on growing your bottom line, growing your exposure, growing your awareness, the attention, the leads, the customers that you get. So I definitely need to do more of that this year. And I recommend that to you too. Okay, so this is how. This is the how. That was the what, this is the how. This is how I'm gonna get to where I wanna go in 2017. So I'm gonna train, delegate, and empower, which I've been doing for a while, but I'm gonna continue to do that and get better and better at that. And delegating more off my plate. I'm gonna hire team members or even subcontractors, especially when we're testing our bandwidth. It's always good to have extra help if you need it. So that's something that I'm planning on doing early here in 2017. I'm gonna get some water. Okay, so I'm gonna scale my team here in early 2017 and throughout 2017. I already have kind of a organizational structure planned. That's gonna add a traffic management specialist, because right now that's something that I really manage for our customers along with one of my team members. But a lot of it is on me, and I'd like to delegate that to someone else. Analytics optimization, my team is trained on this, but I'd like to have someone really specialize in that, so this way they're like the optimization guy or girl in the company instead of us wearing multiple hats. Also, I'm going to hire an additional project manager. It's already in the works. We have one new one coming on board Monday, actually. And we're going to have another one coming on board probably in the next month because we're growing. And then also, I know there's going to be some roles which are to be determined under content marketing and social media marketing. So that's how our team is going to be growing. And then we need to continue to create and optimize our own sales funnels. We've got some pre-planned sales funnels that we've strategized for our company that are going to basically stack several of our funnels together. Sales funnel stacking, by the way, is extremely valuable and potent for your business. It really helps you maximize your success with online traffic, online leads, and your customers. So I would highly recommend that you think about that and look into it and talk to us about that. And go to this, I just released a week ago a lesson on sales funnel stacking. It was a pretty meaty lesson. So if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. It's on my YouTube channel. It's also on our Facebook page, and I emailed you about it. If you're getting this from email, I emailed you about it a few weeks ago. So definitely go through that if you haven't, because some valuable lessons in that. We're applying that to our business, and it's really potent. It's really powerful. We also need to implement more automation to streamline our operations even further. We're going to do this mostly through like Zapier and IFTTT, which is a service that is free and automates quite a bit. So we're going to be able to automate Google Sheets with Infusionsoft, with Google Analytics, and really automate some of our processes that we currently do manually using those tools. So, as I mentioned before, that a failure last year is that I didn't do a good enough job of publishing more content. I did publish some, but not enough. And that's something I take very seriously this year. So seriously, in fact, I've already hired a coach, and I'm very proud to announce this. I've known this guy for quite some time. He's extremely intelligent, extremely knowledgeable, and he's just an awesome guy, high character, and he knows his stuff. And I'm really excited for what the future holds for our work together. So I hired Shanman, that's his nickname. He's actually on the radio here in Phoenix. He's been on the radio for 15 years, and he's also a podcast producer, digital marketer, and also a trainer. He's presented on Google Plus, social media marketing, and podcasting. So he's a very, very smart guy. I hired him, and I'm committed to working with him to build a content marketing plan and implement it with him helping me out. So that's going to be awesome. It's going to be a content-focused show that's going to incorporate video, recorded, and live. Live video is already here. It's going to be even more prevalent here in 2017. So if you're not doing it, get on it. Do it, because other people are in your space and they're going to steal your market share if you're not doing it. That's not going to happen to us. We're going to get on it, and we're going to be doing it consistently, and we're going to be entertaining about it. Plus, we're going to offer a ton of value through the content, and we're going to be everywhere. I'm going to repurpose this content, and I'm going to post it on YouTube. I'm going to distribute traffic to it from Twitter, from our blog, from our emails, from our Facebook ads, you name it. You're going to see it, and you're going to love it, and I welcome your feedback because it's for you, and I want to provide a lot of value to you. Also, I'm going to create a closed private community that really focuses on sales funnel coaching and digital marketing help and coaching in general. However, it will have a small focus on health and fitness, mindset, and productivity, because I want to help just the entrepreneur that is in this group with those areas. So that's going to be a very small piece. Most of it's really going to be more focused on helping you get more leads and more sales in your business using online marketing and online sales funnels. Also, I'm announcing this now. We're going to host our first event. It's going to be late 2017. It's not going to be anytime soon, I don't think. If we get to it sooner, great. But I want to just do one. That's my goal. You know, it's something I'm a little nervous about, but I also am excited for it because I love working in person with companies. I don't do that very often. It's usually virtually. So I'm really excited to do that. I have some great ideas. It's probably going to be something like a sales funnel intensive and retreat that combines getting a funnel completed in your business in 2, maybe 3 days, while also dedicating some time to health and fitness. So really excited to put that together. As you can tell, I'm pretty passionate about health and fitness and marketing and sales funnels. So this is going to give me an opportunity to pour my passion into something that is going to be a great experience for those that sign up. So be on the lookout for that. Also, I'm going to start up a digital marketing mastermind. So I'm really excited for that. I do one-on-one coaching. It's through application and invite only right now. So if you're interested, I do have 2 spots open as of this video. So, you know, go to my website, fill out a form, contact us, say you're interested, and we'll connect and see if it's a good fit. You know, it's been full most of 2016, and that one-on-one coaching, now I'm going to take it a step further and do more group coaching. And then also in 2017, we're going to continue to diversify and expand our value ladder. This way we can offer more value. You know, this is a lesson from Tony Robbins. I've read and listened to a lot of Tony Robbins stuff over the past year. That's probably something else I could have, you know, taken as a lesson from 2016 is consume lots of valuable content. I would recommend that to you. I probably have consumed through audiobooks or reading around 20 to 30 books. I don't even know how many, but a lot. And we need to to be able to grow our business, we need to offer more value to more people. And to do that, you know, we need to expand our value ladder. Because right now our value ladder is like way up here instead of it being down here. And that's okay, you know, because we deliver great value and a great impact. But, you know, there's opportunities here to help a lot more businesses. So, you know, we're going to be doing new products that we haven't even announced yet, new services. We're going to also offer a sales funnel stacking service that's kind of a premium level service for our customers. So this way they can stack their funnels and see their earnings per lead, their revenue per click go up because they're using sales funnel stacking. Again, check out that lesson. Highly recommend it. We've also got some designs in place to sell lifecycle marketing system packages so you can automate a complete lifecycle to improve the experience of your leads, for your leads and for your customers in your business. And this is something that can happen very, very quickly, which is awesome. Direct sales pipeline packages, which we've done up to this point in a more customized, personalized fashion, but we are going to create it. We're going to create it in a way that is a little easier for us to fulfill on and also cheaper for us to sell it. So this way we can, again, offer more value at a lower price point. Plus, I have plans to roll out audits on landing pages, order forms, and even sales funnels. Let me drink some water. Okay, so we're already at 6 team members, and we're gonna be at 7 or 8 by the time first quarter is over. So we just transitioned into, these are the goals for first quarter. I'm also gonna run my best marathon. I'm sharing that with you. I'm committing to it. I'm telling you this. My previous high was 4 hours and 30 minutes. I'm gonna do better than that this time. And I've been training like crazy to do that. I'm also gonna, as I said before, start up a content marketing show and also start up a community. I'm also gonna build out 3 specific sales funnels that we already have designed for our business in the first quarter. I'm also gonna evolve and optimize our Facebook ads funnel, which will be awesome because then I'll be able to kind of pass back what I've learned through that process to you guys and offer more value. And we're also going to increase our sales by 67% this quarter versus first quarter last year. So those are some of our goals. In addition, I want to speak at 1 live event. I want to increase our lead base by 50%. And I really want to take our customer experience to the next level through automation. You know, we've got a lot of our business down to a process, and my team is very well trained. They know their roles. So we already deliver a stellar experience and great performance, but I know we can do even better. And I've got some great ideas for us to implement in our business so we can deliver an even better experience. So this is how. So scaling the team, we're going to be replicating our hiring funnels we already have out. We're going to create more of them for specific positions. And you know, it's going to really look for specific skill sets, specific characteristics, you know, behavior characteristics that we're looking for in a candidate to come on to our team and join our culture. I'm also going to be bringing in resumes consistently, so this way I can grow the team as proactively as possible. So we're constantly, consistently delivering a great experience, and you know, we're also able to keep growing without there being any bandwidth challenges. This is how I'm going to run my best marathon. So this is a personal goal, and I'm sharing it with you. I mean, as of this recording, I'm already at 38 miles jogged over the past 6 days, and I'm going to be running about 18 to 20 in one run this weekend coming up, and this next weekend is right before the marathon, which is next weekend. So I'm jogging my butt off, basically. I'm also going to be doing hot yoga to loosen up and be loose and stretchy. I'm very stiff, especially my hamstrings. So I need, you know, I'm doing yoga like once a week typically. And I'm also gonna do a flow pod with True Rest. Joe Polish, who you might have heard of, I went to lunch with him a few months ago, and he gave me a coupon to check out True Rest. And I was like, cool, you know, thank you, this is awesome. And then I went there, checked it out, and you know, I've had a blast. It was very relaxing. It's basically where you're in a bath that's completely closed off from the outside world. There's no noise, nothing, completely silent, and you're floating on water because there's magnesium sulfate in the water that floats you automatically. And it loosens up your body. It takes some of the stress off your body from gravity. And honestly, the next few nights after that, I slept like a baby. I haven't slept like that since I was literally 3 months old. So I'm going to be doing that on Sunday, Sunday night. So this way I can go to bed even earlier and also relax my body and be ready for the race. I'm also starting up a content marketing show, as you know, and I've taken these steps. I hired Shanman as my consultant for helping me put together the content marketing show. So he is essentially my boss when it comes to that, which frees up my decision bandwidth so I can really focus on other decisions that I need to make. That's important, to free up as much decision bandwidth as possible so you can really focus on areas of your business that you really specialize in personally. Also, you know, it's going to be launching mid-February. That's the goal. So, you know, be on the lookout for it. And then also starting up a sales funnel support community. It's going to be 100% free for early adopters. So pay attention, be on the lookout, join up. And it's going to be launching probably right alongside the show, or at the latest early March. So, you know, we'll probably try to time it though to launch at the same time. We're going to build out 3 more sales funnels, as I shared with you before. We're going to evolve and optimize our Facebook ads funnel. We're going to really mix content and offers with video, images, slideshows, and graphics, really utilizing all the features and Facebook has, because they have a lot. They've released so many features over the past year. It's actually really exciting if you're a geeky marketer like myself. Jump in and check it out, because you should be doing this stuff too. Or just ask what we're doing and we'll share with you our findings and our best practices. So our plan, though, is going to be well-rounded. It's going to include many new Facebook ad objective types, such as send message, being able to send a message to a Facebook page, in addition to several other Facebook objectives. It's also going to layer. So funnels layer, advertising layers. We're going to be layering it with Google AdWords, which we're using very effectively right now, which is awesome. And also Google Display Network. Again, we're doing that right now, and it's very effective. And we're going to layer that with our Facebook ads. So to achieve that 67% sales growth that I shared with you, we only really need about 7 or more new done-for-you sales funnel customers to be able to hit that goal. So hey, we're in demand right now, and we're almost at bandwidth. So if you're interested, if you need help, if you want to really get 2017 revving and off on the right foot and moving fast to hit your goals, then you need to reach out to us, because we only have about 7, maybe 8 spots for the first quarter this year to build out done-for-you sales funnels. So that's part of how we're going to be able to reach that sales growth goal. We're also going, and also some other attributing factors would be to really focus on building out those sales funnels I mentioned before, those 3 sales funnels that are already pre-planned that we're about to implement and deploy and optimize for our own company. And also we've got an interview on Entrepreneur on Fire that's going to be published February 12th that should bring us in some immediate traction and some just immediate attention, which should definitely equate to a few customers. So again, if you're interested, you need to jump on and contact us and connect and see if this is a good fit for you or not. And then speaking at one speaking event. So we've got a speaking page that you haven't seen that's actually on the back end of our website that's unpublished, and we're gonna hit publish real soon and show you, this page. It's gonna be on our website. So this way we can just let people know that, we do speaking engagements and we have spoke at events. So this way we can, invite companies to inquire about hiring myself to speak at their events. So my goal is just to get at least 1, for the first quarter. I don't do a lot of them. I only did 3 last year. So this year I want to do more than that. Also, I need to really cultivate opportunities through my network. I'm fortunate enough and blessed to know some awesome entrepreneurs, and I need to tap into that and really see if there's ways that I could help them by offering my speaking at their events. And then increasing our leads by 50%. I should have said 50, not 500. So how we're going to do that is really by publishing and optimizing our own sales funnels, getting that one speaking engagement. Last year when I spoke, I immediately gained at least 50 leads on average throughout those events. So, those are instant leads into the business. Also, my published episode on Entrepreneur on Fire should give us some immediate traffic and lead flow into our business. And then finally, improve our customer experience through automation. Again, we do a good job right now, but I know we could do better, and I really want us to offer a premium wow experience. And we can do that, and you could do that. Anybody could do that, really, through Infusionsoft and through leveraging lifecycle marketing strategies and automation. So we're going to be doing that. We're going to be automating, just to give you some examples, welcome gifts for our customers, holiday gifts, and even asking people to take surveys, whether they're customers or not, so we could constantly get feedback and constantly improve. Because that's how we're going to be able to offer more and more value and a better experience and better performance for you, is by constantly looking for ways to improve. And that's all based off your feedback. With that said, I do welcome your feedback. So if you have any feedback about this, please comment, email me, josh@cvoexcel.com, or just leave a comment below, or reply to this email if you're seeing it from an email. If you have questions, again, get in contact. I'd love to hear from you. And if you did check this out, I really appreciate that you took the time to do it. Very excited for 2017. I'm very excited to serve you and provide a ton of value and help you grow your business here in 2017.